Our brand new cycle of basic space lands is now available for purchase at www.itresolvesmtg.com. What's going on, guys? Welcome to part 2 with this Jeskai Magic Mirror list submitted to us by Turn 1 Sol Ring. Again, just want to thank him very, very much for submitting to us a deck list. Anybody's welcome to do that. You can just leave it in the comment section below, or if you would like to join our Discord, you can actually check that out. Interesting. We're against an Obosh deck, so I'm actually going to keep this. You can actually join our Discord, link below, and you can kind of, we've got a dedicated channel for you to kind of put your deck lists in if you'd be interested. So really do appreciate everybody on Discord joining in and supporting what we're doing. It's been really, really fun to interact with you guys. Very cool. Let's play Steam Vents tapped. We're going to do our best not to take excessive damage. Against a list like this, I don't think that's the right thing to do. Yeah. No, we're not going to do anything. We could have played out Kaheera, but with the end of we're going to be shattering, I don't think it's worth it to. Yep. You know what I think this deck really needs? Just Teferi. Teferi would be sweet. Let's go ahead and shatter. I get to draw a card, but I'm going to take the opportunity now. We have a backup, so I think at this point we kind of just want to make sure we're not taking, you know, huge hits, especially with that. Oh, goodness. Very good. Very, very good. Let's do this. Let's do this. We may end up discarding the magic mirror here. Don't love doing that, but Narset gives us the advantage to do it. This way we don't have to shatter quite yet. I'd kind of like them to play out a few things before they do that, or before we do that, excuse me. Nothing. Let's do this. We'll pick red. It doesn't matter too much. Let's Narset here. We can still leave up the Neutralize, which I think is very, very worth it. If you missed part 1 of this video, by the way, I do recommend you checking that out. We kind of go over the deck in a little bit more detail. Turn 1 Sol Ring again submitted it, so we get to kind of look at why everything is there. Glad we left up that. Goodness. Okay. Interesting. They went ahead and conceded. I think that was very preemptive. Granted, we had a lot of answers, but I don't know. Okay, though, we finally got our first win. I was literally about to say we did not get a win in the first video. So glad we got one now, excuse me. Let's go for 2 more games. We'll see if we can scrunch out another win. We're only 3 minutes in. Goodness gracious. Do we keep this? This is weird. In a weird way, I kind of think we do. We do get this and that. You know what? Screw it. We're going to try it. We'll lean on the Triome to lead off. We obviously won't get to opt turn 1, but that's okay. We can do it turn 2, and then turn 3 we've got Kaheera if we want, depending on what the opponent does. If they're starting to play out creatures, we'll probably just hold up the Shatter. And it looks like Gruul or Teamer, potentially. So we do need to be very, very careful. Let's go ahead and throw that out there. We won't, no, we will get to play Whirlwind, won't we? I was initially thinking we wouldn't have the right mana, but that actually helps pretty tremendously. Okay. Yep. Exactly why we're gonna shatter. Let's go ahead and do this. Ooh, Narset's not bad either. Though we really need land, I think. As great as it would be to have Narset against a deck like this, I don't think we can afford it. All right, we'll leave up the Neutralize here. Would love to play Kaheera out. Don't think it's the right play right now. Again, our plan is to shatter, so we don't particularly want to do that right now. To play out our only creature. So, do we cycle this away is the question. I kind of think no. Ugh, kind of wish we had. Weirdly, I kind of think we just pass. We're going to pass. Don't know if it's correct, too. We could discard a couple of these guys with the Cathartic Reunion here if we'd like. But I'm going to just leave up the Neutralize. I'm going to stand back. If we're just only taking 2, I'm not tremendously worried about that. Exactly the kind of card we want to neutralize. Cool. And there is our land. Are we greedy? Are we greedy? Yeah, we're greedy. Let's try it. If we lose because of this, that's just on me. I'm just being greedy. I don't think they're going to kill us this turn, right? I mean, 2 damage is not that much. I don't really care about 2 damage. I just don't want him to kill Whirlwind of Thought here. Be great to be able to continuously draw some extra stuff. Okay. Do we play another Whirlwind of Thought? At some point, we have to be worried about things like Embercleave, right? But not today. We're doing it. Screw it. Oh, we're just having fun. Just having fun. Oh, another shatter. Well, now I feel a lot better about just shattering on their turn. Or excuse me, on our next turn. Goodness. They've got all the lands. Wow. So they gave it haste. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. Get to blow up a land. That's a problem. Certainly a problem. Can we draw a land? We can. Bit of a problematic land, but we're gonna do it. We kind of have to. All right. We have 2 life. We were too greedy. I actually don't think it was wrong necessarily to do what we did, but Ravager Worm, not a card I expected, if I'm honest. And that's okay. Ravager Worm's very, very good. Worth noting. We'll enter this tapped. We're going to leave up Neutralize. I think we need to here. Just for such an occasion. Definitely can't have that on the field. Narset is so good. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you. Yes, you go do the thing. We absolutely needed Narset. It doesn't really matter. So let's do this. Let's gain a couple life. Throw red out there, and we're gonna Cathartic Reunion. Discard those 2. Just makes Magic Mirror super, super cheap next turn. Wow. Okay. Gonna discard one of the Magic Mirrors. That Cathartic Reunion. Probably just another Cathartic Reunion, honestly. All right. We now have 4 life. And the question is that going to be enough to truly save us? Are they just conceding? Woo. This is such a silly deck. We're going to do this. Gain a couple life. Does it matter what we get? Yeah, blue. We could have played the other Whirlwind first, but we're not. We didn't think that far ahead. All right. Let's play this Triome out. Yeah, we could opt, but I don't think at this point. Oh, they can give it haste. They didn't, but they could have. All right, we got 2 wins with this. Man, these videos are stark contrast, are they not? All right, we were very close to dead. I just want to mention, being greedy did not necessarily, I mean, it paid off in the long run, but it was pretty close. Let's go to game 3. Let's see if we can get another win. I still think this deck has issues, is what I will say. I think it's a fun one. And I like when it just draws a ton of cards. It feels awesome, but it does take a long time to get there. And unless you have the Shatter against a creature deck, man, you are done. You really, really have to have that in hand, which we do. Kind of wish we had another land, but I think we'll keep. How are our frame rates? We're doing okay. I keep checking just to be safe. They mulligan down twice. There's a very good chance they just concede here already. If they do, we'll jump and do another one. Very good for the Shatter, though, if they're a creature deck, which... Mono red, maybe? We're not going to take the unnecessary damage. We'll just leave it up. That's fine. Could be like, is it flash as well? Nope. All right. Well, glad we have Shatter. Very, very glad we have Shatter. We're just going to do this and pass. We'll just opt on their turn. Hopefully get a land off of the opt. That's certainly what we're looking for. Specifically, we need one more white source. Interesting they didn't have another play, though. Nope. Nope. Bad. Bad, 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 sad, bad. Let's draw as many cards as possible. This also does help cheapen the magic mirror. Not that we're anywhere close. Chances are this game isn't going to go down to a magic mirror. Good. You. Perfect. Next turn we can Steam Vents and Shatter if we want. Though, to be honest, against just a Torch Courier, not really looking to Shatter yet. We might just Narset. We can discard another Narset to it if we'd like. Okay. Sure. Let's do this. Let's do this. What do we discard here? Oh, that makes it easier. We'll just discard a second Narset. Was kind of wanting to hold on to the Neutralize, but I think that might have been a better option initially to discard until we drew the second Narset. Narset Parter of Veils is good here because it does help us find Shatters, but it's not really like Plan A. Plan A is just control the board as much as possible right now. That's fine. Let's see. We just do this again. I mean, I'm kind of fine with it. If they want to trade off again for another one, that's fine. Yeah, we'll do this. And we'll play this out. Chances are they're probably going to kill an Narset this turn. Got a third land. That's pretty good for them. They're very low on creatures, it seems. Okay. Rimrock Knights. Are we greedy? Kinda. Yeah, let's do it. I don't really want a 1-for-1 a Shatter if we don't have to. Granted, we do have 2, so there's that, but we're gonna try this. Helps us draw some more cards. Oh, nice. Well, that's pretty good. Let's drop you. And let's drop you. They get, yeah, 2 back. Sure. We'll just Radical Idea here, I think. Get to draw a couple cards. And next turn, depending on what they do, we might just Shatter again. We'll see. A lot of stay alive kind of stuff. We probably have to Shatter here. Yeah, let's just do it. We should have 1 planes in the deck still. Yep. And let's just play this little guy out. It's just a nice blocker for us. It's not amazing. They can just shock it, but they're gonna have to spend their shock on it, not us specifically, which is fine. That just gets it out of their hand. No attacks. We are 100% leaving that up. Let's do this. Let's do this. Magic Mirror. Can actually opt here. Excuse me. Throw you on the bottom. All right. Yeah. Discard a card. Let's discard. We'll discard a Steam Vents. We've got more than enough land now. If they attack in, chances are... what would they have? Okay. Yeah, we'll let that happen. I don't think we care as much about that as we do some of the other things they could have. Again, we can kind of just kill that. Hopefully we can just get a Shatter here and then save ourselves a lot. Yeah, we can. Perfect. Okay. Well, we got 3 wins with it. I mean, that's pretty good. That was interesting. So, all right, in summary of the deck. Well, to summarize the games, first of all, obviously we played a total of 6, as we always do. Give it a fair shot. The first video, we lost all 3. The second video, we won all 3. Really interesting and very different. Now, why might that be? I think it's because, again, if you've got the Shatters, you're in great shape. This is a very sweeper-dependent deck, in my opinion. You really, really need those as early as you can. That way you can clear the board, make sure you're going to get to your Magic Mirror and your draw combo. And Narset really helps you. I think we could put some, like, Teferis in here as well. I think it just needs a little bit more interaction and a little bit less of the card draw stuff. Only because, I know this is a card draw deck, so don't get me wrong, but only because I think we definitely showed it off in the first video. You get into situations where some decks are just too fast. You cannot do anything about it until you get to turn 4, and by turn 4, that's pretty late. Turn 3, a little bit easier to manage, but having a couple of Deafening Clarions, probably just 2. You don't need more than that. And then at least a couple Teferis not only kind of shuts down opposing control decks really, really well, but also provides you with a lot of tempo. And a lot of the graveyard decks, especially like Lurrus decks, things like that, really, really hate Teferi. Granted, they can attack in and just kind of kill it, but tempoing them out like that with that bounce effect is really, really good when you're just trying to get to the late game. It also draws you a card, which is nice. So that would be my opinion of the deck. Do I like this deck? Absolutely. It's silly. It's fun. It's kind of janky. It's kind of on the borderline of jank. As Turn 1 Sol Ring put it in the Discord channel, it is not necessarily a jank deck, but it's definitely not a tier 1 deck. It's kind of somewhere in the middle. It's really silly. It's really fun. It's great to be able to draw so many cards. It feels awesome. But definitely would change just a few things about it. Will we revisit this deck? Maybe sometime down the line. Don't plan to in the near future, but regardless, I really do appreciate the fact that Turn 1 Sol Ring, again, submitted this for us to play. It's been very, very fun. I really do appreciate it. And hey, video 1, I was thinking, man, this is going to be rough. Turns out, you know, given the right a matchup, we do okay. So really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please check out all the links in the description below. You can join our Discord, check out our website, check out our Patreon, all that kind of stuff. Really would appreciate it. But thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you very soon in the next gameplay video.